A torrent of Chinese aircraft, missiles, and ships moved towards Taiwan as soon as House Speaker Nancy Pelosi left the island. China marking off areas encircling Taiwan where its military is doing more than just drills. Taiwan says 68 Chinese warplanes flew around the Taiwan Strait Friday. Chinese drones flew close to Japan, prompting Tokyo to scramble fighter jets. Even as it called for calm, the White House stepping up its rhetoric, summoning China's ambassador to the U.S. to condemn the provocations. An official with the Chinese embassy in Washington told reporters that the issue of Taiwan is sensitive, saying Taiwan is one of the very few issues that might take China and the United States to conflict or even a war. So extra caution and a sense of responsibility are indispensable when it comes to Taiwan. But the U.S. is worried China is unveiling a potentially years long campaign, constant pressure on Taiwan aimed at eventual takeover.
Beijing's provocative actions are a significant escalation in its long standing attempt to change the status quo.
In Beijing, total rejection of the U.S. position.
If they really worry about the regional peace and stability, why didn't they act earlier to prevent Pelosi from paying a provocative visit to Taiwan?
China reacting by canceling phone calls and meetings between Chinese and U.S. defense officials, pausing climate talks with the United States, and sanctioning Pelosi and her immediate family. Still, a muted U.S. military response in the region. An intercontinental ballistic missile test postponed out of concern China could misinterpret it. The aircraft carrier Ronald Reagan expected to return to port in Japan next week after staying at sea for just a handful of extra days to maintain a U.S. presence near Taiwan. And we now have the first substantive statement from the Pentagon just a few moments ago from Todd Brazil, the acting DoD press secretary, and he says, and I quote, "The PRC has chosen to overreact and use the speaker's visit as a pretext to increase provocative military activity in and around the Taiwan Strait. Part of this overreaction has been strictly limiting its defense engagements when any responsible state would recognize that we need them now the most. Although the PRC has unilaterally turned off a number of defense engagements, we remain open to communication and committing to build crisis communications and risk reduction mechanisms." The Pentagon tonight always worried about just how far this could ratchet up.